2019 First Alert Forecast. Certified most accurate since 2004.
All right, as we are stepping out to your Friday, things have been relatively quiet thus far, but we are starting to see a little bit of that moisture mixing back in. You can see a little bit of that light rain picking up on radar. Likely a lot of this not making its way to the ground just yet, or at least if it is, it's likely in the form of some of that mist and drizzle. Your more productive showers are still just off to our southwest, so those will continue to build in here over the next couple of hours, and that's largely what your future view is trying to kind of highlight. It's that better rain chance for us as we continue on into the rest of this evening. So if you're going to be out late tonight, early tomorrow morning, keep some of that rain gear with you. I do think we'll clear these showers out of here pretty quickly. I mean, this is 5 o'clock on your future view tomorrow morning. I have a feeling a lot of us probably won't be up at this point, but you will start to see that rain starting to clear out. That'll allow that temperature to drop upper 30s to lower 40s, and we should really begin most of our weekend on a quite dry and quiet note. I mean, you'll have a mix of some clouds still around the area, but we should see a little bit more of that sunshine as temperatures rebound into the mid to upper 40s. With those clearing skies, temperatures will get colder as we head into your Saturday night. Most of us will be mid 30s, but we should start to see some improvements in that temperature department to wrap up the weekend. Honestly, this weekend really looks fantastic for all November standards. Now, we may not necessarily be able to say that headed into this next week. Let's talk about Thanksgiving week, and especially leading up to some Thanksgiving travel and potentially post-Thanksgiving activities that you may be trying to attend. The couple of days leading up to Thanksgiving, temperatures are still going to be above freezing. So any moisture that works into the region, which will be your first big storm system, that will give us an opportunity for some rain. As we get into actual Thanksgiving Day, all of a sudden that colder air starts to work back in, and we're going to be starting to begin that transition from talks of rain over to potentially some of that snow. And it has to do with two different systems. One to the south, this builds in the moisture, and the one to the north helps to bring in some of that colder air. So at least initially for Thursday, I think a lot of this will be in the form of lake effect snow showers. But keep in mind, data can still change and resolve itself a little bit better over the next couple of days. And then we may have another system coming in late this next week, headed into the upcoming weekend. But again, prior to Thanksgiving, rain's going to be your biggest battle. So if you're traveling on Tuesday, I would keep this in mind. We may still have a couple of those showers that linger into your Wednesday before that westerly wind starts to set up. Potentially gives us that better opportunity for some snow Thursday, and then we're watching for that next system to try and inch in from the west late Friday, potentially headed into Saturday of this next weekend. So it is a very active weather week for us ahead. So that's why we're stressing, if you can, enjoy this weekend and the quieter weather that's working back in. By the following weekend, temperatures still start off on the colder note, but we may see some fluctuations as temperatures try to rebound. Though I wouldn't hold that in stone just yet. There are some signals that we get a little bit colder for the first week of December.